right. Hello, all you night readers. It's good to see everyone. I hope you are all doing well. Good to have you all here. Yeah. It is another good night. Another good night for tarot reading, right? Yeah. So let's get started, I guess, huh? So I hope you've all had a good day or a good night or whatever it was since this morning's show. Yeah, definitely. All right, so a reading about the family, please. Sure, absolutely, Yvonne. All right, let's see what we get here for you. Let us see what we get. All right, so I think the family is feeling very... I think they feel like they are successful about something. I think it's the support. I think it's all the support that's going on in the background that is really important about this card when it comes to your family. I think the family is basically looking to you for support, right? And you have so many different things on your plate right now that you're not sure exactly what to do. You don't know what the best choices are for everyone. So you just have to do the very best you can, and it's not easy. It is not easy to do, right? You don't know which way's up. Your whole perspective is completely upside down. You have to let go, right? That's what we keep talking about, letting go, I think. I think that's been a big thing, right? Letting go of whatever it is, the things in the family that are an issue. I think letting go is important. You're going to have to make a choice, though, right? You are going to have to make a choice, and that choice is going to end up being, do you let go or do you keep hanging on? You keep just hanging on and on and on and never feeling better, never having relief from the problems, just not having anything good. Of course, there's no wrong choice because you have to make the choice. It is your choice and you get to make it. So there is no wrong answer. However, there may not be a right answer either. That's the problem. The devil is telling me that someone in the family is doing something very deceitful. I think, somebody is... There's lies, deceit, mistrust. I believe somebody is doing something that's probably not legal in the family. I really do see that with the devil. The devil is tempting. It's tempting someone in, and it's telling them, come on, do this. And it's not right. They're going to get in trouble for it. Someone's going to get in trouble because the devil tempts them in and brings them forward, right? That's what the devil card is all about. Temptation, corruption, all the bad things that happen, all the bad things that you can do. The old saying, the devil made me do it. Well, there you go. The devil is making someone do this. The devil inside them. All right, Yvonne, that's what I get for the family. That is what I get. Christina, it's really great to have you here. You know, it's great to have everyone here. I am always happy to have all of you here. You know, any time that you can be here. I'm not saying, you know, oh, well, you know, you weren't here yesterday, so you must not like the show anymore. No. I know how it is. I know people have lives, right? Other than me. Other people have lives. I have no life. But that's okay. I am doing well, Christine. Thank you so much for asking, and I hope you're well too. Always. So you're taking a question from LQ because you want to know the same thing. How can Ivan and you not only improve your communication skills with each other, but I'm waiting for the but. I was waiting for more. I just thought there might be something else, but there's not. Okay. Christina. When you read it, you'll realize what I'm thinking, what I'm talking about. Okay. I'm glad you are enjoying the Freebie Friday readings. I'll tell you, they have, I've had some great feedback from people about their Freebie Fridays. You know what's going to happen. All right. So I'll tell you something funny if you want to hear it. It's funny to me, at least. Let's put it that way. But I have a very warped sense of humor. When I talk about this, when I talk about the Freebie Friday show with my wife, I always call it the Freaky Friday show. And now I find myself slipping and saying that when I actually am doing the recordings. And so I have to go back and delete them and start them over. I don't want to say welcome to Freaky Friday because that is, it's got nothing to do with freaky. How can you guys improve your communication skills? Again, you got the Six of Rods, which is the exact same card in the same exact place as Yvonne just got, Christina. And that's great. I mean, the Six of Rods is a wonderful card to have. It is all about, you know, winning, right? And doing good and being successful and having all of those people support you. They all are your support system. I think you're really, you know, I think you've planted a seed a while ago, right? I always say this, you plant a seed a while ago back at the Ace of Pentacles, and then by the Seven of Pentacles, you can see where it's all grown. It's all growing. And you can see what you have worked on. You can see all the hard work you did, and you can see the product of it, right? And you know, you can figure out exactly what worked best to get you from the seed to the harvest, basically. I think the way to improve your communication skills is all about being in touch with your emotions. It really is. And I'm going to tell you kind of the same thing I told LQ because it's a lot the same, right? I don't think you're both completely in touch with your emotions, right? One of you is. You can see this here, right? You can see the water that she's got, you know, that she's sitting near, and she's got her feet and her hand touching it. Water is emotions, and she is touching the emotions. So she's in touch with her emotions. Isn't that, that's kind of clear, right? That makes sense. But if one person knows how to verbalize emotions and the other person doesn't, they may be great at showing you things, showing you how they feel, right? They might show you how they feel with many different things, many different ways. But it still doesn't help that they can't talk about it. Showing is great. And, don't get me wrong. I would rather when somebody makes me a promise to do something, my first thought is, okay, just show me, don't tell me. Show me, don't tell me. But when it comes to a relationship and when it comes to communicating between two people, two partners, communication is key. So if one person knows how, one person's a talker and one person's a shower, you gotta figure out how to get both of those things together. So I think it's time for a change, Christina. I really do think it's time for a change. I think the truth about how to get Ivan to open up about communications and how to make him talk a little more to you about how he feels and have meaningful, emotional conversations. But I think something new to try is going to come to you, and it's going to be very clear. You're going to get an idea that's very clear to you. Exactly, this is what you should do. And when you do it, I think it's going to open up a whole new world of communications for the two of you. All right, Christina, that is what I get. I know you watch the Freebie Friday videos and you see other people's Freebie Friday videos as well, right? And I only use initials or it's not even initials because on Instagram, it's usually not the person's real name. So it's just, I make up initials that go along with like a username. I don't know. It's craziness. But anyhow, but yeah, you can watch them. You can see what the readings are. You don't know who is who, of course, because that's not fair. I do use some anonymity, right? What's the word? I keep them anonymous. There you go. But yeah, some of them are very enlightening for your own situations. Just like that, Christina. Just like that one. I'm glad you enjoyed. I'm glad you guys enjoy Freebie Friday. It is only on Instagram, and the videos, once I post them, you have to go onto YouTube to see them. So of course, once you're on YouTube to see them, you might as well subscribe, right? You might as well. That's the best thing to do, is subscribe while you're there. We are getting so close to 200 subscribers. We are very, very close. I'll tell you exactly how many. We are at 190, so we're 10 away. We are 10 away. So that is pretty good. So, everybody on YouTube especially, if you know anybody who would enjoy this type of a show, a tarot reading show, some people would like it. Some people are just completely against it, and I understand that. My parents are. They support that I'm actually doing something, but they don't like the idea of it. You'll never see them come to the show. Let's put it that way. They'll never be here. But they support me because they're my parents. And that's how we are. That's how our family is too. Right, Yvonne? We support each other. We're a much smaller family though, Yvonne. Much smaller. All right, so do I see any good guy coming your way in love? You are super single, Valentina. I have never heard of someone who is super single. Wow. All right, so you want the good news or the bad news? Exactly, you want the bad news first. Everybody does, right? Things are moving very, very slowly. The Knight of Pentacles tells you that, right? Of course. That is just a known fact. Every time the Knight of Pentacles comes up, it's all about very slow movement. So I think you're going to be super, super single for a little while. I think this really weighs on your mind. It really weighs on you. You really don't like to be alone. You really don't. That's what I feel. I feel that you don't like to be alone. I get that feeling from this. Right? That makes sense. It makes sense to me. There you go. So you want the bad news. I knew you were going to pick the bad news, Valentina. So yeah, I think it weighs heavily on you because you don't like to be alone. You don't want to be alone. My YouTube is The Knight Reader Tarot. 3 words. Michelle, thank you. So I don't think you do. I think you feel like you're left out of things. I think you feel very insecure when, because you're alone. And that's not a good way to be, right? That's not the way you want to live. You're a smart person. You're very smart. You're talkative, right? You're witty. You're funny. Yeah, you got to make sure you have the in front, though. It's The Knight Reader Tarot. 3 words. Anyhow, yeah, so you're smart. You're funny. You are talkative. You're very alert, right? You make sure you're on your toes. So this way, somebody's not going to talk circles around you and get away with it. Because you'll set that straight in a hurry, I think. But I really do believe that those are all good things that people would want to have in their lives. Now for the good news. The good news is I think you're going to achieve this. I think you're going to achieve what your goal is. And I think, of course, your goal is, according to the question, is any good guy coming your way in love. I definitely think you're going to achieve that. You are going to get a good guy in love. It is going to take a little while. It's going to take a little while to come along. That I can't help. Can't do anything about it. But it's going to happen. You will have success. You will feel very satisfied when it happens, right? Because it's like, I'm not going to be single anymore. And this guy is decent. That's the good part, right? That's the good news. That you're going to be happy. You're going to have inner happiness. You're going to feel more self-confident, right? And I really think that's the good part of this. All right, Valentina, that is what I see for you. Thank you. Thanks for letting me read for you always. Chanel Almond. Chanel Where have I heard that name and seen that face before? I want to know if my boyfriend is up to no good or is just planning something special for me and him. You're nosy and you want to know. Yes, I know. You're nosy. You want to ruin, you and Christina want to ruin surprises. You are the surprise ruiners. You guys are the spoilers of surprises. Don't be the spoilers of surprises. Don't ruin it if it's good. Because you don't think I'm going to get in on that, do you? You don't want me to be the ruiner of surprises. I don't want your boyfriend to come and knocking on my door saying, hey, why did you ruin the surprise for me? No, not you, Christine. Christina. Christina A. I'm talking about. Not you, Christina Urbano. Christine Rose. I am not talking about you at all. Definitely not. But Christina and Ms. Almond know who I'm talking about, and they know exactly what I mean. All right, here we go. Here you go. I think your relationship is very close, right? I think it's extremely successful. I think your boyfriend is very magnetic, and I think people are drawn to him. I really do think people are drawn to him. I can feel that. And you can see here the Queen of Cups feels that. She's really feeling it. She's feeling the emotions. She's halfway submerged in the water, right? She is feeling those emotions. It's just flowing right out of her. Just like the Two of Cups. When the Two of Cups flows into the cups, this is flowing out of her. Or maybe it's flowing into her. Either way, I'm not sure. I think he is saving up for something. I think he's saving up for something. And I think anything that was left over in his past, he is leaving behind, walking away from it, and not looking back. Okay. The Ace of Cups tells me that there is going to be some new potential, right? There's very new potential there. There's new love and new emotions. Again, cups, right? Emotions, cups. All about emotions. New emotions. Emotions that you guys didn't always have all along, right? You care about each other. You love each other, right? But do you think it could get better? Do you think you could take it to another level? Because the Ace of Cups says things can go to another level. Things can get better. Things can even get better than they are. Now, if you're asking me if he's up to no good, it makes me worry, because then I think, maybe she thinks that their relationship isn't as strong as she wants it to be. Miss Almond, what do you think? Is your relationship not strong right now? Are you in an insecure stage? Do you feel in your gut that he's up to no good? I know, you're supposed to be asking me questions and I'm supposed to answer them, not turn them around. Things are looking better, but they have not been good, right? They have not been the best. I don't think so. I don't know. the Ace of Cups tells me that things can move up to a better level, a better emotional level. I really feel that way. The Magician says there's going to be a lot of creativity in the relationship, right? You're going to gain more confidence in yourself. You're going to be much more self-confident. And I believe that you will do really well. The relationship can do. It has the makings of being really good. Really, really good, right? This is like mastering something. This is like conjuring up some kind of wonderfulness. And that's really what's going on here, right? A lot of times the Magician is all about mastering whatever it is you're doing. So, okay, so maybe do you master a relationship? No, you don't. Nobody ever does. No matter what, there's always going to be an argument at some point, no matter who you are or what kind of relationship you have. There's always going to be one. So does anybody ever master a relationship? No. But I think you're going to, again, move it to a very much larger level. Yeah, before they weren't good. That's what I'm thinking. So that's why I said, when now you're telling me, yeah, that things weren't good before, and the feeling the feeling I got here with the Eight of Cups is that he is all of that past that was not good. He's leaving it. He's leaving it behind. And he is walking away, right? You see him walking away, and he's not going to come back. He's not turning back. He's looking on to the dawn of a new day. So you have to take all these clues, and now you have to put them together, because I am not spilling the beans on your nosiness. I am not going to be the surprise ruiner like you and Christina. I'll call you out, Christina. Don't worry. You're my friend. You guys are my friends, and that's okay. But I can't do that. I can't tell you for sure what it is that he's doing. I don't see where it's anything bad. I think the worst of it is, him making sure everything in the past is gone. That's probably the hardest part of it, because he's going to have to deal with things that happened in the past that he doesn't really want to deal with. He's not the dealing kind of guy. So, Selena, it's great to have you. I'm so happy you're here. You'd like to know if Robinson is jealous of Valentino. Oof. And trying to ruin Valentino and Wilson from being in a relationship. And yes, will Wilson discover what he's doing? My goodness, I'm confused. If anyone else is confused, please raise your hand. I'll take a count. Yep. That's what I thought. I'm confused, Selena. That's a lot of people. All right, let's take this one step at a time. Really, one quick step at a time, okay? Robinson and Valentino like Wilson. Okay? That's what I get so far. And Robinson is trying to ruin the relationship of Valentino and Wilson. Robinson is. So you want to know if Wilson will discover what Robinson is up to. Wow. Wow. I know. I had a better chance of finding a treasure chest than figuring that one out, huh? hitting the lottery. I could have hit the lottery with better odds than figuring that one out. Selena, you're getting me on that one. All right. So here we go. You ready? Robinson is jealous of Valentino. Yes. Robinson is trying to ruin Valentino and Wilson from being together. Yes. Will Wilson discover it? Yes. They're all yeses. Justice says Wilson will discover what he's doing. Wilson will figure it out. And the swift hand of justice will come down on top of Robinson, and that'll be it. Because I think Wilson won't take it, and I think Wilson will give it to him. I think Wilson will really give Robinson the business. Really give him an earful. Give that person an earful, right? I believe that the Three of Cups shows the three of them, right? And they're dancing around like they're friends. But if you look at their faces, maybe they're not so friendly. Or at least maybe one of them is not so friendly. And isn't red... Is red the color... Oh, no. What's the color of jealousy? Red is the color of jealousy. Green is envy, right? Is red jealousy? Tell me that, please. If anybody knows, I'd love to. I need to know that. Christina A. You're killing me. All right. So I think it is, though. I'm not sure. I can't be positive. But I see that. I see the Ace of Wands being a very new energy coming in. And again, I think that is between Valentino and Wilson. That new energy. I think Robinson is trying to, he is trying to grab up Wilson for himself, right? Red is anger. Okay. Well, that could be two. Then anger, I would go with anger. Jealousy and anger. What color is jealousy? Anyone know? Green is envy, right? I'm green with envy. Yellow is cowardice. Because I only know those things. Wilson considers Robinson a best friend, but I see the jealousy in him. Yeah, I think so. See, they all seem like they're best friends, right? That's exactly what I said. But one of them isn't. So if that's anger or danger or anything like that, yeah, then that would be Robinson. I don't see where anything is going anywhere fast because, of course, one of your sphinxes is laying down. So nothing's happening fast for them at all. But I definitely think the answer to all three questions. Okay, so Wilson's a girl. Robinson and Valentino are guys. I kind of thought that. Green is jealousy. So there you go. There's the jealousy person over here. I thought green was envy. Well, envy is jealous, right? If you're envious of something, you could be jealous of it. That makes sense to me. So yeah, that's what I see. The answer to all three questions. Robinson is jealous of Valentino. Yes. Robinson is trying to ruin the relationship between Valentino and Wilson because he's jealous, right? And Wilson will figure it out because she is justice. And that's what it is. And that's what I get. That's what I get for you, Selena. Whew. Oh my goodness. My head is spinning. Hang on, I'm dizzy now. I'm feeling a bit dizzy. Not good. All right, beautiful Aries. I love reading for the weekend. How great. Don't forget, folks, if you feel like you're not going to get a reading in, because I do pick things at random. I do have to pick from YouTube and Facebook. And I do pick questions at random. So if you feel like you're not going to get one in the hour because we are halfway through, you can donate and guarantee your reading, right? You can guarantee a reading. If your phone scans barcode, you can scan here for PayPal, you can scan here for Square, or across the bottom, all the donation information is scrolling. So you can do that too. You always have that. Or if you just want to skip ahead in the line and not wait for other people's readings and you want to go first. You always have that option, right? Donations can be in any amount, and they are always greatly appreciated because they help keep the show running. You know, I don't go out and I don't tell people how much I spend on different things for this show ever, and I never will. So you guys will never know. But yeah, the money that you donate helps me pay for those monthly bills for the show and helps keep it running, which is important. Okay, a love reading for the weekend. I think today you really need to think about it, right? You need to think about a game plan for the whole weekend. You're kind of by yourself tonight. You're hanging out with us, with all of us, right? All of your new best friends, your family of friends. Yeah, I think you need to take this time by yourself to set up a game plan. Figure out what you want to do for the weekend. All right? So, I think if the weather is nice, I think you want to go somewhere. I think you want to, not take a trip like, okay, well, we're going to go away for several days, but you may want to go on a day trip. Go somewhere for an afternoon. Go somewhere, and then, come back in a couple hours just to get out, right? Get out, drive around, see what's happening. I think that's what's going to happen because you've got movement here, right? You've got movement here, right next to each other. It clearly tells me that you want something to happen over this weekend where you go somewhere. I think it's going to be a new adventure, right? It may be somewhere that you've never been before. It may be something that you've never seen before. So it'll be a new adventure. It'll feel good. It'll make you feel good. It'll make you happy, right? I think you have been in your head too long. I think you have been, kind of stuck inside too long with things going on. And I think really with this, as a love reading, that's what you would want to do. Make the plans tonight. Set up the arrangements, whatever you have to do. Whoever it is you have to do it with. Go somewhere. Take that leap. Find something new. Find a new adventure. And get out of your head. Feel better. You'll feel better. You will mentally feel better and happier if you do that. Okay? Beautiful Aries. So that's what I see. I know you want a love reading like, okay, this guy is showing up and he's going to sweep you off your feet and it's going to be crazy wild weekend. I'm not quite seeing that, but I am going to tell you that would be a wonderful weekend, I think. And I think you would like that too. All right. So Christine Rose, how are you? You would like a general reading. All right. So, what do we got? General reading. Generally, general readings are very general. Keep that in mind. So I think right now in your life, you are not sure which way to go. You have so many different things going on all at the same time that you're kind of confused about which way you should really go. And that's not easy, right? That's tough. That's a tough thing. You can see the guy is just sitting there and he's like, I don't know where to go. I don't know what to do. What am I going to do? Which way do I go? I think that all of the things that you have going on that are confusing you in which direction to go are hurtful to you. I think it bothers you, right? It bothers you a lot that you can't figure it out. It bothers you a lot that there's just so much stuff going on. You just need to walk away from it and start over. Start with a clean slate and come up with a plan that's going to take some of the stuff off of your plate. The High Priestess tells me patience. All right? I tell whenever a card that has to do with patience comes up, I stress that highly. I highly stress the patience part of it. You must have patience, a lot of patience, because that's what it's going to take. Patience and understanding. The one thing you really need is patience. Patience and understanding. Okay, wait. The two things you really need are patience and understanding and empathy. Nope. The three things you really need are patience, understanding, and empathy. And intuition. I don't know. I can't count. Just kidding. But yeah, those are important. Patience and understanding is going to be very important for you to get past this. I know I joke about things, and maybe it's not funny. Maybe it's not a funny subject, and I shouldn't joke about it. And I'm sorry if I have hit a bad nerve. Sometimes that's my coping mechanism. Make a joke out of everything, right? I think there's going to be some type of a big change that comes along that's going to actually make things better and give you some time to rest. It's going to give you time to think. It's going to slow things down for you, right? It's going to slow things down, and that's really going to help you. If things go a little bit slower, it makes it easier for you to figure out what direction you need to go. And, that whole starting over thing will work much, much better. Patience is the key. I preach patience because that's the one thing I will never, ever have. All right, Christine Rose. Thank you so much. I do appreciate you being here, and I really do appreciate your question. And, yeah. All right. Yeah, that's what I get. That is what I got there with that. So. All right, so Chanel, Ms. Almond. My reading resonates with you 100%. See? Yeah, he had to leave his player ways behind. I knew it. I knew there was something he's leaving behind. And, that's not easy. It's not going to be easy, but he's going to do it for you. Aw, that's sweet, I think. So, let's see. Christine, you said you had another question. Post it at the bottom. If I have time, I'll get to it. I'll do it for you. Of course. Usually I only do one question per person because we just don't have enough time to do any more than that. Yeah. Christina, it's all right. I just tease with you guys too. Effie, how are you? Thank you again for telling me about red being anger, and Yvonne for telling me red is danger, and then Christine Rose told me green is jealousy. So, oh Martinka, how are you? I haven't seen you in a while. I'm glad you're here again. Envy and jealousy are different. Okay, that's all right. I have no idea. I'm not real good with that stuff. Okay, so there you go. Envy and jealousy are different. Envy is an admiration, more of an admiration. Jealousy is wanting to take something away. Yeah, beautiful Aries, you have a boyfriend. I know. Make plans to go somewhere with him this weekend. Make plans to get out of the house and go somewhere. At least one of the days. One of the days has got to be nice, right? You always get the card with the guy holding his head. I don't know. I didn't see him holding his head this time. I'm just going through chat because right now, there was another question I saw, but I don't see it anymore. Oh, there we go. Lily. Lily, are you still here, Lily? I hope. Please, if you're new, and I think you might be, Lily, please subscribe. Please get those notifications. You'll find out that I'm on twice a day, every single day. And you'll also get your daily tarot tip notification every morning. Every day I do a daily tarot tip on YouTube. And to know when it comes out every morning, you need to subscribe and get notifications. Because that works. All right? So, does your cousin A like you? Lily, talk to me here also. Explain something to me. Are you still here? First off, are you still around? Did you leave? You didn't leave, I hope. Good, Lily, I'm doing your question. Explain to me. First off, tell me if you're here before I ask any questions. All right, maybe Lily's not here anymore. I'll do a reading. She'll have to watch it later, and I will just take this as I feel it. All right, I think your cousin A is a very friendly and charismatic person. And I think, that's the feeling you're getting, right? I think that's the feeling you are feeling, because that's what I'm getting from it. I'm getting that your cousin A is, just very charismatic. So people are drawn to him or her. I don't know, him or her, but whatever. And I think that's kind of, what your feelings are. I think your cousin wants to be friends with you. I think you guys should be friends and friendly with each other. I think that that would be important. I think you are protecting yourself from being hurt by anyone, by someone. You think maybe you think that your cousin is going to hurt you. Not hurt in the physical way, but just hurt you, like, hurt your feelings. The devil says something bad may be going on. Maybe something bad is going on with your cousin. I don't exactly know which way this whole reading should go because I don't know. Honestly, I don't know what you mean. I gotta tell you, that's my problem. All I know is in the end, everything works out. Everybody's happy and things work out great. How about that? But does your cousin A like you? Like you like a friend? Like you like at all in life just because you're there? I don't know. I don't know that answer because I don't know exactly what you mean by the question, Lily. So I don't know. That's what all I could do is read that for you and tell you that's what I see. Yeah, Fairy Wren, I don't know. Everybody, you and Christina are gone. I don't know what happened. Everybody's gone. Everybody leaves after their readings. All right, what else do I have up here? Anything? Anything else? I know Yvonne leaves because it's like 1:30 in the morning where she is, and it's, it's late at night. It's like 2:30 now, almost 2:20 in the morning. Let me see what else I got going on. Michelle Peterson, did you ever find me on YouTube? I didn't see you come on YouTube, but I didn't see you ask a question either. Oh, there, yes, you did. You want to know where you will find someone. All right, again, if you're here, let me know. You know what I didn't do tonight that we always do at nighttime is, oh, goody. Yvonne, you're still here. Oh, look at that. I didn't do our theme for the next 24 hours. Our theme for the next 24 hours is waiting for someone. Yeah. Who are you waiting for? You're waiting for someone. Some of you, I know who you're waiting for. But some of you, you're not sure who you're waiting for yet, but you hope that they're coming. Oh, Yvonne, I didn't know you were still here and still up. You're a trooper, I swear. Well, I'm still here too, so. Is that the card you always get, beautiful Aries? This one? The 9 of Swords there? Is that the card you always get? I know, Christina. I was thinking of you when I saw that. And, I didn't want to say it, but okay. All right. Okay, you got it, Yvonne. I'll do that next because I have no more questions after this. You want to know where you will find someone? I think you will find someone in a place where you least expect it. I can honestly tell you, Michelle, that I don't see a lot of finding someone in this reading. I see how you would be. I see like I'm getting a flash of who you would be and, what kind of person you are and would be. I think you're very nurturing. You would be very protective when you find someone. I think you would be willing to, do most anything for that person when you find someone. The problem is, I think you're just getting past something and you need to walk away and start over from that first. I think this is a big issue going on, right? It's a big battle in your mind right now that is going on, that's going on about this whole situation that happened. I think it's causing anxiety. I think it's causing sleep loss. I think it's causing your mind to race. It keeps you up at night, Yvonne. It keeps you up at night. But it does not tell me anywhere where you will find someone. There is no grocery store card. There is no anything like that card. All right, Michelle. Thank you. I appreciate it. All right. So, Yvonne, you wanted a reading that was there it is. He asked me to pull one card from Wonderland Tarot. Will your sister face up to reality, yes or no? And Christine Rose, you said you really had another question that really was important to you. I do have time to do that if you want to post it. I have time, Yvonne. I have time. I'm going to tell you guys, I'm thinking about canning this time, this 8:30 show, 8:30 p.m. show. There's just not, I don't have enough people here. As you can see, I'm running out of questions. I have run out of questions. I don't think she's going to. My answer is no. She will not face up to reality. The Six of Wands shows victory. The Six of Wands says success. It shows a lot of support for her from other people. So does she have to face up to her reality? No, she does not. She does not. The Empress doesn't say so. The Devil tells me even worse, that she's doing things that aren't right, that are probably illegal or immoral or both. The Knight of Cups is her knight in shining armor, so someone is whisking her away. The Six of Swords, shows that going away, right? I just said whisking her away. The next card comes up and it's taking her away. I see it all. The Five of Swords. The Five of Swords says that she's playing mind games, and she's continuing to play mind games, and she's going to. Temperance says, it's going to take a lot of patience and understanding to even get to talk to her anytime soon. The Two of Swords says, make a decision. Cut her off or keep her around. Justice says, finally, Justice shows up and says, maybe, 10 cards later, maybe she will have to finally, at some point. So, let me tell you, Yvonne, from what I saw out of all of that, I think right now she does not have to live up to whatever it is she's doing. She doesn't have to face up to it. She doesn't have to do anything about it because things are, it's just the way it is. She's okay. Things are working for her. But eventually down the road, you saw down the road would be that 10 cards, right? That's way down the road. There will be a time when justice comes around for her. And that is, police. That is law. That is authority. That ends up in court. That ends up in all these different things. Yeah, Christina, your sister's a mess too. I know. You guys both have a sister that's basically doing well, I don't know. I don't want to share your family secrets, so the heck with it. Yeah. And Christine Rose, I just saw your question. So yeah, I'll get to that. I will definitely do it for you in just one moment. What's up with your younger sister? Your younger sister is trying to be as strong as she possibly can. She is looking for handouts from people just to get by. She's spending time with the wrong crowd. They're all doing the wrong things and going in the wrong direction. She's doing things very quickly. She's very impatient. She's very blunt. She's always on the move. She's always coming and going, leaving somewhere. She's not ever staying in one place. She is just leaving and moving all the time. And clearly that is a burden on you and your whole family. I don't know. Do your guys' readings sound alike? Maybe. I don't know. But it's true. All right, Christine Rose, you get the last question. This is it, my big finale. You want to know what LG, the Cancer male, thinks of you. You're a Sagittarius female. I feel like he hates me and he's pushing me away. Ooh, I want to make things right. I wish I could go back and change things. You wish you could go back and change things. So what do you guys think about me going back to the 6 o'clock hour? Back to 6 o'clock. I just don't see this time. I really thought this time frame was going to be wonderful because it would be good for people in other countries that are, just, it's early in the morning or it's, not so late at night. But it seems like my followers, the people who follow on Facebook and YouTube, are right in the middle of this group where it's like either too early or too late. Too early in the morning or too late in the evening to show up to this show at 8:30 at night. And maybe, just maybe, I'm exhausted every night at this time myself. Not saying that I am, but I might be. All right, Christine Rose, this is your reading. I really see nice stuff here. All right, I'm going to start off right in the middle. I am going to start off right in the middle because if you've been here before, you've heard me say the Queen of Swords, she is the Ice Queen. She is the one who is the bad princess. I'm sorry, not the bad princess, the bad stepmother, the wicked stepmother, the wicked witch in all the Disney movies ever. Every Disney movie has a villain, right? Usually it's a witch or a stepmother that's really wicked. That's the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is what is the example of what is going on between you and LG right now. The Queen of Swords is all about, and I'll tell you words that come to my mind when I see the Queen of Swords, because it's always, I see, when I read, all right, let me tell you, I'll tell you a little quick story very quickly. When I read, I see words that associate with the cards, right? Like the star, hope, bam, right away. Hope. That's the first word that comes to my mind. Lovers, okay, love, right? Knight of Wands, energy, excitement. Oh, sorry, Knight of Wands, energy, excitement. Three of Wands, pondering your future. Comes right to mind. These are the things that come to mind. Queen of Swords. What comes to mind when you think of the Queen of Swords? Someone who is emotionally detached. Somebody who is cold and distant and has severed themselves from everybody else. Somebody who has become independent. Does that sound like your situation? Because I think that's exactly your situation, Christine. I really do. I think that is exactly your situation. Well, there you go, Christine. You donated? Thanks. All right, well, I'll stay around and do your question after I'm done here. All right, so anyhow, so that's exactly your situation, Christine. That's exactly what you just explained to me right there in that card. You feel like he hates you. He's pushing you away. Cold, severed off from everyone, distant, emotionally detached? Does that not say hates me and pushes me away? Now, why is that? I think you want to have a future with this person. I think you want to have a future with LG. And I hope this is right. I hope I get this right. But yes, I believe that you want to have a future with LG. And I believe that's what you're hoping for. Right? Hope, always hope. Hope, comfort, healing. Inspiration. Be inspired by the star, right? You hope that this is your future, is, you know, the LG is your future. You're really excited about the thought of it being that. You're ready to go into a relationship with that, with LG. So what do you have to do? You have to find a way to get back to this, right? That's what you want to do. You really want to get back to that. You want to get back to that. That's what you said. You said it, right? I know. You want to get back to it. This is, you know, yeah, there you go. You were in a relationship, and that's exactly this. It is severed off. Everything has been severed. All these emotionally detached, these cold and distant, independent. This is what you want. This is what you want your future to be. That's what you're hoping for. That's what you're working towards, right? Is this. It's going to happen very, very slowly. Knight of Pentacles, very slow moving. It's going to take some work. It's going to take some work. It's going to take some time to get through it. It's going to take some time to work things through. But I do see that there is some new emotions that could be coming your way. New emotions definitely coming your way. I just think that there's a lot of things going on with LG right now. I think LG has a lot going on. And he feels like he just doesn't have time to spend. He doesn't have the time. He can't commit to things with you because he just doesn't have the time for it. The Seven of Swords, that's the bottom card, right? I've got the deck in my hand. That's the bottom card. Did you guys break up because he lied to you? Or something really, some kind of, yeah, just lying. I just think, did he lie to you about something? Is that why you broke up? Tell me that much at least. All right. That's all I see for you, Christine. I don't know of anything other than that. Christina, you donated? It was your fault. Did you lie to him? Did you lie to him? Somebody lied to somebody. So if it was your fault, I'd have to say, maybe it was you. I don't usually get the feeling that it's... I usually get the feeling that it's more of the guy than the girl, but, you know, hey. Women do things too to break up and split things off. That happens. Christina, you donated. I don't know. I didn't see it yet, but that doesn't matter. Is Ivan already here and he hasn't had a chance to let you know? Christine Rose, you're not going to tell me, are you? My only question is, did you lie to him? Yes. All right, there you go. That's exactly what that card is all about, right? It's all about deception. It's all about, basically stabbing someone in the back. That's kind of what it looks like, right? That's really what it looks like. You can kind of see he does have he does have that little dagger, and it looks like he's sneaking up on somebody to stab him in the back, which to me is kind of lying, right? And I felt that right off the bat, but it was just a matter of, I really thought it was him, I have to say. All right, Christina, it's more due to mental health. Your mental health? Because I have mental health issues, so don't be afraid about that. Don't be afraid of talking to me about that. I know about them. I have them. My wife has them. I have a son who has them. It's hereditary, I believe. And he's not even my natural son. He's a stepson from another marriage. But I still take care of him like he's my own son. You have to forgive yourself. I got to talk to you, Christine Rose, in a minute. Christina, I don't think that he's there yet. No, I don't think so. I see that, you are dying, right? It looks like somebody died. You are dying for him to get here. You just want him to get there, right? You've already got everything all ready to go. You already planted the seeds a while ago. You've already set everything up. You've got it all ready to go. You are ready. You're ready to develop this relationship into something more. You're ready to, rise up and be something more than it is. You want to feel that relief knowing that he's there. Queen of Swords again, right? You feel like you're emotionally detached you guys are emotionally detached because you don't have the communication that you really want to have. You feel like things have been torn apart, right? Things are not together. Things are not one unit. They're not cohesive. And then I see the Five of Swords, which tells me that right now, something, somehow or another, someone is playing mind games with you about this. So if somebody said that he may be here already, it's not true. They're playing mind games with you. If he told you that, then I'm sorry to say he's playing mind games with you. And I don't really think that's the case. I don't want to think that's the case. Maybe that's it. But I don't think that's the case, Christina. All right? I know you're impatient. You are like the Knight of Wands. Excited, ready to go, and impatient. On the move. I know. All right. I don't know. How many people do we have anybody here even still other than a couple of yous? Christina, Yvonne, and Isabella's here. Isabella just showed up. No, he didn't tell you he was here. It was someone else. Somebody else is playing a trick on you. They are not telling you the truth. The Five of Swords is all about mind games, conflict, and deception. Those are the words that come to mind when I think of the Five of Swords. All right. Isabella, yeah, we are kind of done with the show, but you know what? I mean, I don't know. It's 9:45. My time. It's very late your times. I know, in so many different places. Fairy Wren, it's late in the morning for you. It's where am I? 9:46. So it's 11. It's quarter to noon at your place, right? Quarter to 12. Almost time for lunch. Christine, I know you're still here. All right. Christina, Fairy Wren, Yvonne, and now Isabella are here. Oh, and Melina's here. My goodness, look at it. See, I got to start my show an hour later. Look at the crowd now. Look at the crowd. Christine. All right, Isabella, give me a second. I'm going to do your reading in a minute. But this is actually what I was doing for Christine because I told her I would. Because I need to talk to her. We need to have a chat about this. You got the Queen of Swords again. Different deck. Same queen. You can definitely see in this one where she is much icier, right? Much colder. A much colder person. And you can't forgive yourself. You have to forgive yourself, right? You have to. This is you sitting by yourself and wallowing in self-pity. You don't want to be a wallower. I know it feels bad. I know it hurts. I know this is what you wanted, right? You wanted the Prince Charming. You want this back. And I really see this happening again. This is the middle of your reading. That's usually like the highlight of the reading, kind of. No, not an hour later, I know. Yep. So, I see where this can come back. You just have to start, you have to figure out a way to change the circumstances. Change the circumstance. You have change in this card here and you have change in this card here, right? Things are at a turning point. They are changing. Here, things need to change, but you have support. Here, you have a lot of support. So yes, is this the way he's acting right now? Yeah, sure it is. Absolutely. But you want to go from here and change that to this. How are you going to make that happen? You have to change it. You have to find a way. Use all the people that you have around you to help you. Find a way to get LG to understand how bad you feel, how much you miss him, and how much of a mistake you made. Lay it on thick if you have to. Make sure you plan this out the right way. And I think it's going to work. I think it's going to work. Don't go around. Oh, good night, Yvonne. Good night. Don't go around blaming yourself, Christine. Please. All right. So, Melina, you're a new subscriber. Thank you so much for subscribing. I do appreciate that. Christine, how do you do that? You need to work. You have to talk with your friends. Talk with friends of yours and tell them, especially if you have mutual friends, let them know that you're really trying to get a you're really trying to have a conversation with him, and you would like him to, if he would just give you 15 minutes of his time. And then you need to come up with a good 15-minute speech about exactly what is going on, how you feel, and why you broke things off, and what a mistake it is. And it was such a mistake that you would really want to, see him and get back together with him again. Is he still single even? Is he even still single? Milena, I'm going to do your reading after this too. I know I'm running late. I'm just running over and over. It doesn't matter. There's nothing else going on here. I'm not really digging this time though, I'll tell you that. It's not the best. All right, so how does Martin feel for you, Isabella? I think right now Martin's a little bored. I think he's just bored being quarantining and doing all that stuff, right? I think all that stuff is really kind of laying heavy on him and everybody else, really. I really think so. Which is, it's a big deal. That's a big deal. I think Martin, once he taps into his strength, once he taps into like that extra tank of gas that he's got in there, I think he'll feel better. I think he feels like that the two of you need to have a change. You need to move forward in a different way. Right? There's ups and downs in your relationship, friendship type thing. And things need to just go in one direction, up or down, and be done. I think you're looking toward the future, right? But you really need to look at the present. You got to look at what's going on right now. I think you're very happy with what you have. I don't think there's a lot more that you really need. I think maybe Martin is the only thing that's missing in your life. So maybe you just need to talk to him again, just like I'm trying to tell Christine Rose that you got to communicate. You got to talk with people. You want to know how he feels for you. I know that. I know you want me to tell you exactly how he feels for you, and I don't have anything here that really shows any feelings at all except for frustration and boredom. Over here, I see thankfulness. I see happy, thankful, I have just enough stuff kind of thing. This is not emotions. This is looking to the future. This is changing. This is a turning point. This is harnessing your inner strength. But it's not his feelings for you. So if I go with feelings for you from actual feelings cards, I think he's frustrated and bored and happy exactly with what he has. That's not what you want. So I have to say, I think some of this is going to come down to you having a conversation with him. All right, Isabella? I hope that makes sense to you. I hope it helps. I really do hope it helps. All right, Milena. I got your question. I appreciate your subscription, or your subscribing, I mean. It's not a news, it's not a magazine. You're not getting a subscription. So can you ask, what does Rob like about you? What does he like about you? Appearance and intellect. I bet you it's probably a lot more than that. Yeah, Isabella, that I know it's, I don't. I don't, I don't like to say bad things to anyone. I don't want anyone to ever think that I'm, giving them a bad reading because I just don't like them or anything like that crazy. That's nuts. But I just, sometimes the feelings I get are just to a point where it's overwhelming enough that I know what needs to be done. I know it. I know this is what needs to be done. I can feel it. That's the same thing for you, Christine, Rose. I can feel exactly what you need to do. I laid it out for you. I really laid it out for you because that is exactly how you're going to have to do it. You have to find somebody, Christine, that is a mutual friend that you can get in touch with, and you can get a message and get 15 minutes in front of him that he'll actually listen to you and that he agrees to that. If he agrees to that, then you can make this right. All right, Melina, I'm going to tell you first off, if you look at all this, you see all that yellow. This reading is very, the overall feeling of the reading is happiness because it's very sunny in all of these cards. Don't look at the last one. It's not so sunny. But it's very sunny in these 4 cards. So the overall feeling of the reading is all about happiness. All right? So I think Rob likes you, number 1, just because you are a happy person. Right? Okay? Now, let me tell you a little bit about yourself that you probably already know, and these are the reasons that Rob likes you. Rob likes you because you are nurturing to him. You protect him. You mother him sometimes. Right? Tell me I'm wrong. I'm not wrong. Yeah. I think he is happy being with you because you guys are friends as well as partners. He thinks you're beautiful. He believes that you are very successful. He believes you have a lot of self-confidence. He sees that you are happy on the inside as well as the outside. The yellow in all these cards tells me that you have an outward happiness, right? You are happy on the outside. This card here tells me that he also knows that you are happy on the inside as well. It's not just an outward thing. It's also, inside. He likes you because you are dependable. He likes you because you're hard to get rid of. He can't shake you. You're smart. You're clever. You're very alert. He can't shake you at all, and he doesn't want to. He also likes you. I've done appearance. I've done intellect on all these cards. All right? You get to the devil, and the devil is devilish, right? He's devilish. That's what the devil does. He just acts devilish. And I think Rob likes you because there's a little bit of naughty in the nice and happy. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. Because I'm only saying that once. So I hope you heard it. Otherwise, you'll have to go back and re-listen. All right. That is what I see for you, Milena. Thanks for subscribing. I do appreciate that very much. All right. You just let me know if I'm right. It does indeed. Yeah, that's exactly it, right? That's the devil part of it. Yeah, you get it. You get it. All right. That is it. That's the reading. That's what I get for you. And I'm glad. I hope you enjoyed it. I am getting out of here for the night. The show ended a half hour ago, and we're still hanging out. So, Christina, that is the nicest thing. I have a big heart. I definitely help so many people understand their situations, and I deserve more credit than I get. I don't know. I don't know if I deserve any more credit. I just want to help people. That's all I want to do. That's all I want to do in life is help people any way that I can. And this seems to be the best way that I can get through to large amounts of people. So I'm glad to do it. I like to do it. As you can tell, you know when donations come in and stuff, I'm not doing this for the money. I do it because I love to do it. This is a labor of love for me. So, all right. I hope you guys all have a good night. I'm done being mushy and gushy. I promise. All right. I will see you all tomorrow. I'm on tomorrow morning. Where are we? Tomorrow morning, 11:30 a.m. And then again tomorrow night, 8:30 p.m. Eastern times. All right. I hope you guys all had a good evening, and I will see you all tomorrow. All right. Have a good night.